Welcome or welcome back to the channel. So like I promised in my other video that I was going to make a follow-up video to let you know like the AI or the faceless channels that can still monetize or are eligible for monetization even after the 15th of July monetization update policy. Now we all know that there is a July 15th update where YouTube released that from the 15th of July lots of faceless channels or AI kind of content will no longer monetize. And to be honest, that update has caused a whole lot of fear, panic, and also worries in the life of creators, especially creators who own faceless channels. Now that is the reason why I'm here to share with you that there is an exception to this 15th July update, and there are still faceless channels, there are still AI generated kind of content that will still monetize even after this policy. And I'm also going to be giving you practical examples of the channels. Now if you're into AI creation, okay, or your channel is about AI or a faceless channel, the good thing about this video is that I'm also going to be showing you examples of channels that you can go and check out and see how they are doing their own type of faceless or AI generated content, so you can also apply the same thing on your own channel. Now like this video, subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos like this. Let us just get straight into this video. Now one important factor that most creators did not understand about the update policy is that YouTube isn't scraping out AI or faceless content entirely. No, there's something that YouTube is against, and that is repetitive content, auto-generated content, like those contents that are copy and pasted. There are thousands of channels that are on this table, and there are also channels that post low effort content. What that basically means is that you did not even do anything to a particular clip or video. You just carried it from wherever you found it and posted it on your own channel. Now that is what YouTube is against, and they are saying from the 15th of July you will no longer monetize. But in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 faceless or AI content that can still monetize even after this policy. Now I'm going to be sharing because the third one is something you did not even expect, and you might even be scared that you're amongst them, but no, that third one is not among, and this video will be very helpful and valuable. Now the first AI or faceless channel you can monetize even after 15th of July is the whiteboard animated channels. Now I'm also going to be giving you an example of a channel like that so that you can go and check it out yourself. Now these channels, what they do is they try to summarize books, okay, but they use their own voiceovers to explain these things with pictures. Now this channel does like a drawing while he's explaining what that book is all about. So you can see that there's something called human effort in this type of content. The person has his voice talking over a video. Now it doesn't mean that that video has to be your own content or the pictures has to be your content, but there is something called human effort. The voice over there is the owner's voice. So this is what YouTube wants on YouTube if you're running a faceless channel or those AI generated type of content. An example of this channel is Fight Mediocrity. I will leave it here on the screen so you can go check it out. The second type of AI content or faceless channels that can monetize even after 15th of July are those podcasts or commentary type of videos with stock footages. Now this channel, they basically talk about news, recent happenings, trends, and all of that, and they put stock images that is not theirs to explain what they are talking about. As you can see, they show their faces, they tell you, you see who is talking. That is the visuals, okay, and sometimes they put overlays of pictures, stock pictures and images and videos that is not theirs. Now this is kind of imputing their own efforts. They are showing their face, you can still hear them talk, and they're just doing like explaining what they are talking about. So that's the type of AI content or faceless channels that can still monetize even after 15th of July. Now, an example of this channel I'm talking about is Magnet Media. So you can go over to your search engine, search for Magnet Media, see their style of creating these faceless channels, and see how you can learn from content like that. So you can also monetize yours if you intend owning a faceless channel. Now, the third faceless or AI content that you can monetize on YouTube are those animated explainer videos with voiceovers. Now, what they do is, even though they don't copy others, okay, they try to generate graphics for storytelling. Now when they generate these graphics, they use their voiceover to explain or tell a story. Content like this actually can monetize on YouTube because you've put in effort to generate your own type of pictures or videos, and you also impute like a voiceover that is generated and not robotic voiceovers. This is what YouTube wants on YouTube. These are like the faceless channels that can actually monetize here on YouTube. So make sure that if you're creating a faceless channel or you own one, the content you're using are your own content, or even though they are not your content and you want to get like stock images, make sure you're imputing your voice. Make sure maybe you're showing your face or your visuals as kind of your own content. So there should be an atom of human effort. Now this channel is another example of the channels that will monetize on YouTube. Now the fourth type of content that will monetize on YouTube are those educational type of content, okay, with custom narration. For example, now I have lots of content like that on my channel. When you see me talk, give an intro about what I want to teach, then I take it over to my screen. These are custom content. It's my own screen recording. I show you exactly what I am teaching you from my own screen. Now, I can't be flagged for content like that because number one, the visuals, I have my face on that video. And even when I'm explaining, even when I put sometimes images that are not mine, I have my voice explaining. So contents like that are eligible for monetization. Faceless content, because at some point I wasn't showing my face. So faceless content like that can actually monetize on YouTube. There's an effort, there's an atom of effort in content like that. So these are the content that would monetize. Now, another thing YouTube takes note of is not about not showing your face. It's about the usefulness of that video. What value is that video is to the audience? Because if you're creating valuable content, then you ask for it to make sure you're putting effort into getting your videos, into getting like images, and you can do thorough editing to, make that video look different, look authentic, even though it is not your own content. So this is what YouTube wants. These are the type of content YouTube is looking for that would actually monetize here. And the fifth type of content or channels that can monetize, even though they are faceless or AI generated, are the storytelling or case study kind of content. Now, what this basically means is that those channels that tell stories, it could be true crime or real life stories. Okay, there are people who tell real life stories without showing their face, but they get videos, they get pictures to explain or try to give a visuals of what they are talking about. Channels like this will monetize on YouTube. Why? Because the voice is original. It is not fake, it is not robotic. Now the visuals, even though some of these visuals they actually pay for them, like on premium websites or premium sites that allow that, some of these visuals are eligible to monetize. So make sure if you own a faceless channel or you're intending to own one, you can still monetize, but then you have to make sure you're putting in effort, you're putting in the work, you're trying to make or share value on this channel. If you own a faceless channel or you're intending to start one, update 15 update is not a death sentence. You don't need to panic, you don't need to be worried, okay? You don't need to fear like, oh, my channel is going to get deleted if I start. Hell no. You can actually start that faceless channel today, and if you impute all of these things I've mentioned, human effort, you're making your voice over, your ideas are different and not copy and pasted, and you're also putting in the editing work to make sure the content is different from the original. If you want to be using stock videos or stock images, you're putting in effort to make sure you make that content unique and not like every other content on the internet. So this can help you, or this should help you. Let me know if you found value in today's video. Please, if you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos like this, and I'll definitely see you in one of the videos on your screen. And if you have not watched that video on the 15th of July update, please click this video here. Yes, this particular one is the 15th of July update. Click on it, watch, and I'll see you in that video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.